What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here. Back on the sea ice. What did you just put on, friend? Don't we have some tribal wear for you? I don't know. Was she wearing... So, Siam just came back. There. Oh, that's worn out. Okay, we have tribal wear all over the place. Cloth. Not going to do you too much good. I guess we'll take that one. Anyway, Siam came back. Dropped off by a shuttle from the people she was helping out. Otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't even have popped back in. We're still cleaning up the raid from last time. Sadly, none of these people had any gear that I could smelt or sell or anything. This dude's having a miserable time. Still, his time has been pretty miserable since he showed up here, really. He had to have a brain, he would have scooted out when he had the chance, but clearly everything's destroyed except his brain, right? Look at this mess. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, we have a few more blocks. I could maybe... Oh, is that a social fight? Yeah. Arthur and Panthera are beating the snot out of each other. Brittany needs to go do some tending on that. Anybody take anything permanent? Nah, it's bruises and cracks. These dudes really go at it to be cracking each other's rib cage and pelvis and tibias. I think this dude's a Neanderthal. Yeah. Neanderthal's tougher in a fight. I managed to make him my brawler, but he's got no skill in fighting, as most of our people don't. And I think that red means he suffers a penalty to learning. See, poor shooting gene -4. He's actually at level 6, but due to the gene, it's keeping him down. I'll overcome that, though. Base learning speed is 50%, so learning speed seems to be normal. And he has the passion. Apparently has a global learning factor of 50%. Whatever. It is what it is, right? What are you going to do? Oh, yeah. I don't like when they beat each other up. Arthur is no longer inspired with his goat frenzy. That's okay. The trees are about ready for harvest again. I did build a bookshelf. They had a book that wasn't in there, and I don't think they'll like go in here and grab a book when there's books in here on a shelf, even if they've already read them 1,000 times. I'm going to make another... Do I have the material? I do. Just trying to get everything popped onto shelves. At some point now, I can probably have a different shelf of the apparel we want to keep. So here's parkas in a certain range. The problem is you end up with like cloth and light leather parkas on there that you're never actually going to wear. So that's why I'm keeping them inside the radius of this for now until I can figure a way around that. If anything's smeltable, I see a pila, but I don't believe there's a knife. I guess we'll give it a go and see. Power's not doing well at this point either, but I mean it's doing fine today, but the batteries are kind of tanked out. I haven't turned this thing off. Don't need a fab bench if we're not going to run it. Do we run out of stuff to cook, Panthera? Well, apparently we did. Let's kick that off too. I think before the end game, we just do a massive amount of deconstruction as well, so we don't have stuff that we're essentially paying points against the things we're fighting for that we're never going to use again. Like all the hydroponics can go, half the heaters, double wall some rooms off. This space is going to be the hospital, but I'm not enthused by it. I can't really move the hydroponics to the outside. I want it to be central due to heat issues. I was going to flip-flop these, but for some reason I didn't. I guess it's not too late to try something like that. Shift the doorway, shift this to the outside, shift these rooms into this area. But then there's no hallway through here, so we're only going to get 2 bedrooms. But I don't even know that I'm going to need these additional 2 that I have currently. So much planning. Whatever, man. Just wait until we need to make a decision. It is getting close to winter here, so we ended up with 110 steel. Nothing else we can smelt. I could put a door here, but there's really no benefit now other than people will stand there and use it as cover. How many fish do we have now? Okay, so the fish population is now 23. I'm tempted to just make another one of these bad boys because right now the power is not what you'd like it to be. I was waiting until we researched. Oh, sweet. Manhunter back. Everybody stay inside warm and let these guys burn themselves out. It's kind of funny because you watch them and then they all just drop at the same tick. Every one of them. So rabbit meat's back on the menu. I don't like the layout of any of this. This thing could probably be tucked up here. Out the way. Ideally, this would all be floored, but there they went. So let's just let them expire, and then we'll worry about the pickup job. But everybody could be... the humans we keep in the human zone. The mech can go anywhere he wants. And summon Diabolus available. Alright, they're all toast, so let's go ahead and get a hold of those guys. Okay, there we are. Doing a little cleaning over here. Should probably fix my home zone, because that's what's causing that. Don't need any home zone that's not... it doesn't really matter, but whatever. A lot of this game is sitting around waiting for something to happen. Unlike regular RimWorld, when you can just do stuff all the time. Oh, this is bad. I need them to repair those things, so I guess I'll do that. Exclude. And I think I want this whole area home zoned in here. There you go. I failed the quest, but it doesn't really matter. I'm sure it's something I couldn't accomplish anyway. Let's unrestrict everybody so they run out and grab rabbits. Plus, they might be just needing a little bit of outside time. And we end up with way more rabbits than I thought. That's 3. I need to keep an eye on, like, Panthera here. Where's he at? What's he doing? Go inside, friend. Forget that rabbit. Let somebody else take care of it. When I see that pop up, I'm just going to send him in. 4 rabbits. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's not going well. She's coming in already. Andy, where are you? Inside warm, friend. All right. Siam, I am. Inside warm. Okay. Well, 6. And I see 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe? Is anybody outside? Arthur, what are you doing, dude? Oh, he's fine. Alright, let's just keep everybody in. It's too much to track all these people. Cash of Fortune expired. New lovers. What do you know? Andy and Panthera. Okay, I guess we'll... No, you're non-violent. So, how do you guys feel about each other? Pretty stinking good, actually. Can I possibly build... We're going to harvest all the bedroom ones right now. Can I possibly build a double bed anywhere? I could put 2 beds side by each, but I don't think that's going to do us any good. I have steel. I have no... That's a little bit of an issue. What do we do about that? I need material, man. There's been no good traders for a while. I have stone. What can I build? What does this take? 85. Gottverdammt. That's going to be a while, huh? I was just shifting shelves around here. So, then, I guess I just got to move it out of the way. And I'm going to put food shelves over here. Royal Tribute Collector. Stay put. A lot of smeltables. Don't bugger. Don't! No! Haha, at least one went down and no weapon left. There we go. Now you're talking my language. Alright, beautiful. Dun 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 dun. What'd I get? 1 smeltable and a couple meals. Less than ideal. This guy's still working on the stinking rabbits. I guess I have to save up enough material to build a double bed for Andy and Panthera. I don't know what else to do. sadly, I think he's sporting a legendary one right now, and she's got a Jade Masterwork, so it's not going to be as nice as either of those, most likely, but unless I can kick an inspiration here, which maybe will happen between Arthur and Brittany. They're both in pretty high spirits. So if I had the material, then maybe we could land something like that, but... Oh, cancel that. I want meat shelves on this side, mixed shelves over here. Which this is a mixed shelf. Oh, there's two of them. Interesting that. I didn't foresee that, but there you go. Alright, veggie shelves. It's high time we got something organized over here a little bit. Looks like a catch-all. What is that stupid hat doing on there? Why don't we, what was that? Chunks of spacecraft. It's kind of far away for right now, but maybe we can get a hold of that. Alright, reinstall there, and let's put meat on that. Okay, what is the temp? It is just before winter. There's a party on. Hang on, everybody. Go party. You don't want to party? Sorry, we don't have any party favors. But there it is. This is good because I need an inspiration for building. And this might get it for me. You can see Arthur here needs after this party. Look at that. Bam. Brittany. Green. Bam. There's machine persuasion. I'm going to lay out the whole ship so I know I can get that accomplished when I need to. We have heaters breaking down. About to have more wood. So we're at 37. I could use some steel and build a few more of these, I believe. These bonsai pots, but... I need a lot of steel, man. Haven't had a bulk goods in a long time. I keep getting that exotic goods trader. Okay, a robot can deal with this, and then after that, actually, robot probably needs to charge again. I interrupted him last time. Lupin, what are you doing, friend? Just walking around. What are you working on there? Making a corset. Oh yeah, all that rabbit fuzz got me some corsets I can build and sell. We're definitely going to need more power. It's not stable as it is. Might need to expand this out for another row of wind turbines. What's the light currently? 43%. Do we dabble in a bit of solar? Probably it's a decent idea. It would always be making power. So yeah, it doesn't make 100%, but it should be generating power even at night. I'm going to give it a go. It's going to eat up the rest of the steel we have on hand, but there it is. Let's see if it makes a difference. I'm sick of the power tanking out all the time. Alright, so it's at half mass. It's 7 a.m. Let's keep an eye on how that one does. Right now it's generating 900 watts, which is pretty good. Not that, I mean, these are generating 2,800. Wasters of fortune. So they're going to give us 3 guys to deal with these clowns, which isn't good. I'd rather they give us nobody. And we're going to get 2 groups attacking us. Starship Nuclear Reactor Legendary. Nice. Tempted. I don't want 3 people, but I don't even have a spot to house 3 people, but there you go. They might freeze their cojones off. So furniture. What's that? One of them left me some yayo. What do they have for gear? You dudes have to stay inside. You're good to neg 17. It's actually neg 14 inside already. They're going to eat up all of our food. What are you going? Unloading inventory. Oh, nice. At least they left me a little something. Alright, we're going to just... If I schedule them inside warm, they're not going to have any food. Do they have weaponry? Not really. No. Well, those guys aren't going to make it very long. Inside warm is not inside warm, really. I could put them in here. Let's do that. At least they won't freeze to death. Alright, and then these look like they're ready to go again. Still trying to get a double bed. I could give them some of the apparel that's a bit worn out. We have things that are at like 50% somewhere that were decent. They wouldn't be terribly pleased, but if they have mental breaks. There's a drum party opportunity. A lit campfire or a ritual spot. How much wood am I sitting on? 41. I'm going to try a drum party. Why not? I'm waiting on these inspirations that aren't landing here. Come on, would somebody... Zone, expand, humans. Seems okay. Here we go. Alright, drum party. No drum nearby. Okay, ideology. Can I make a drum? I need 50 wood. Uninstall the fire. Cancel. Let's make sure I hit the right button there. That's disappointing. I did get some decent social out of that. It's weird just to throw a campfire right down on your carpet, but what do I know? Yeah, definitely some additional solar I think is the way to go. Let's see, what's it doing right now? I wish it gave me a percentage, but it looks like it's just under half. But it's midnight, so can't complain too much. Yeah, only generates half the power. And it's first day of winter. We'll see how it goes. And we have 53 wood. Come on, we need like 85, man. Still never got my inspiration for building either, which is a little bit frustrating. And we got these new people hanging out. Where's the raids, dude? We need to get rid of these people as soon as possible. They're gonna eat us out of house and home. We only have 20 meals left. Yeah, they are eating the nice meals. Can I... How much pemmican do I have? Let's set them to like crap meals and pemmican. We can go to assign. Food policies. Simple. Let's see if that does the job. Let's make sure pemmican's included in that. Simple. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. You guys eat up all the junk food that we don't want anyway, please. Your moods mean nothing to me. If you start smashing stuff around here, we'll give you the business. I think I have a few things. These guys incapacitated. I don't even know where they came from. I just saw them down there like, oh, apparently I missed something. Robot, back to work, friend. Still no raids. I don't know what the timeline on that was. Maybe it'll tell me if I click on one of these guys. Open linked quest. 5 days. Son of a biscuit, man. It's a lot of food to give up for these dummies. I have a lot of veggies, I guess. If they eat all the simple meals in pemmican, we can switch to cooking simple meals, I guess. Should have come down here and burned this mess too, but it's pretty cold out. It was a big hassle to get that done. I'm just going to let it go. Bulk goods trade. Oh, man. No way I can run over there and talk to them, right? Haul butt Brittany. Go, 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 go. Might actually get a trade in here. Nice. Okay. Bulk goods it is. These guys have no steel, no components, no advanced components, no metals of any kind, no blocks. Like, there's wood, okay? Would I be foolish not to just buy it all, considering where we're at? They have a little bit of mega sloth wool, but not enough to be worthwhile. I'm not going to be able to sell everything I even want to sell. They don't even have any gold. They have nothing. Nothing, I say. So frustrating. We got some salmon building up. Soon we'll be able to go back to fishing. That'll be nice. I'm not buying cloth. I don't need that. Is there anything worthwhile? Meat, maybe? Feels like we might as well. Tortoise meat. All meat costs the same. Labrador retriever. I guess goat. Make some nice curries and stuff. Pemmican. This is pathetic. I do have more stuff I can sell, but man. Somewhere in here. If I get a space bulk goods trader that has things I need shortly after this, I'm going to be most frustrated, but whatever. Here we are. So, I don't know. 97 of those. Maybe 147 just to even out my stacks, and then I guess I'll spend the rest on meat. I'm going to try and take all their cash off them, though. Alright, that's going to have to do it. How are we going to grab all that stuff? Here you unrestrict and take everything you can. The robot shouldn't have any work right now. If these guys mill around, we're going to end up with everything. They're already croaking. Well, the animals made it off, so there's that. Alright. Brittany. Miner, 27. Still holding a lot of stuff? No, you're good. Where are we putting wood? I actually get a wood shelf going, I think. Alright, so anyway, Brittany needs to be human zoned. All this stuff needs to be hauled, but not these dummies. Cancel, forbid. And then where's little dude? Ah, he's on it already. Nice. Well, at least we got a trade from a bulk goods trader for whatever it's worth. Alright. There's our inspiration, too. The wood is really heavy. You can't haul all that back. It's so frustrating. So we need a shelf. Anyway, I did get my inspiration. So let's do a double bed out of wood. Huh? And then... the dude's just sleeping right now. I guess I'll let that roll. The raids still haven't come in. I don't know how many days it's been. How much wood is left over here? Just a few. I think I'm going to build a wood shelf here. I'm trying to put building supplies over here. And there was steel somewhere. This is food area, which is overflowing, but we're on it. Should I switch up what I'm growing? I don't think it matters. Now we have a crap ton of meat too, so... Artur, are you out of bed yet, friend? Get up, man. Get working on this as soon as you eat. There we go. We'll force that. Masterwork. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Don't have a lot of steel, so we're going to have to move... What's wrong with this guy? Oh. He's stoned out on smoke, leaf, and alcohol. Dude, you are worthless, man. Okay. Anyway. So, Panthera, Social, Andy. Let's reinstall this in there. Let's reinstall this a tick over. And then we'll put this in here, and that should make our happiness absolutely fantastic. Alright, there we go. So we got Andy. We have Panthera. There we go. Now we have 1, 2, 3 additional bedrooms. Now does that cheer them up? Ratty apparel, disturbed sleep. Cabin fever. That we can fix easy. Not that it matters. Just don't get too cold. Trapped indoors. Maybe come over here. Look, already at minor 22%. Go over here. It needs... Well, that's as good as it gets, friend. We did our best. And how is this bedroom? Let's... it's going to kill the bonsai if I move it, so I'm just going to wait. Slightly impressive bedroom. Doesn't matter. Maybe I'll leave it. I should put it here, just because it looks more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, what else do we have for wood? Any steel doors we can reclaim? This guy. Let's cancel this and shift this here, and then we'll build that one out of wood. Might as well use the materials we've acquired. And there's this one we can nab. What is this? Who's cold? What are you doing outside, dummy? Oh, these are ready to harvest again. Gosh, no blocks, no steel. Like, most importantly, no steel. That's just nuts. But at least we cleared this out pretty good. We got everything out of here, so I guess the robot can start working on these guys. And where do we go from there? Anything to smelt. There's like one thing. I see a spear in there, an equa. Yeah. Not a lot. Take what we can get though, right? Please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I love you all. And hopefully next time the raids will come in. I'll see ya.